About 100 years ago or so, when I was a fairly new educator, I was invited to take part in something called the Discovery Educator Network, which was sponsored by Discovery Education. And at the time, they were extending an invitation to 2 teachers in each state to attend a week-long event in Silver Spring, Maryland, where we would learn about video, creating video, utilizing video in the classroom. And that's really sort of where my video journey started. And not even sort of, that is where my video journey started. And one of the things that we did there was we practiced what's called the AFI, American Film Institute, the AFI Door Scene. The AFI has a curriculum for teaching students how to do video. Even though it's a fairly lengthy process, boils down to this. You're filming a scene, something's happening behind the door. We don't know what that something is. What do you do with that? And I've been thinking about this scene for quite a while. What could I put on the other side of the door? And somebody in a recent video said something to the effect of, you could just make a video every day of going to get coffee and I would watch it. And I thought, well, there you go. Coffee's going on behind the door. This video, just to give you a little bit of perspective. Now, first of all, in my mind, this may be the best video I've done on this channel. That's just my mind. You can tell me if you agree or not in the comments. But just a little bit about what happened here. I have a new piece of equipment that I'm using. After we got to 100 videos, I wanted to add a little bit more. I added a tripod. It's an ONN tripod from Walmart. It costs $24.95. I think that's a pretty reasonable piece of equipment. And it's mostly plastic, so it's not something I'm going to use with my photography. But to hold a phone and move around, it's easier for scenes like this than the Manus Pod. So this video, other than what was filmed in the coffee shop itself, this video was filmed all using the ONN tripod. The camera is in cinematic mode, and I changed the f-stop to f5.6. We talked about this in a recent video. 6.3 might have even worked a little better, but you do what you do. So 5.6 is where I set it. And then I put on the black mist filter. And you can tell the lighting in the house is much softer. That's the purpose of the black mist filter, not using it outdoors in the bright sunlight like I was trying to do. But when you're inside, or when you're in low light, when you're in nighttime photography, videography, the black mist filter can really, really help. And then I did just a little bit of tweaking with the white balance across all the scenes to kind of give it this blue, weird kind of look. And as with every other video I've done on this channel, all of the music and all of the sound effects come from the YouTube Studio audio library, where everything is free. And the main thing that I do is I make sure that I'm looking for things that do not require attribution, because I don't have time to go in and do all that in every video every day. The background music, the crowd scene, all came from the audio library in YouTube. And then it was just a matter of putting together a wide establishing shot, some medium shots, close-up shots, and trying to tell the story. And you'll notice as I get closer to the door, the crowd gets a little bit louder and a little bit louder along the way. That's, something in editing, but that's done on purpose. And that's the scene, what's behind the door. Now, will every video I make from this point on look that good? No, they will not. But I needed to try this one after the debacle of the duck tour video yesterday. At least a debacle in my mind. I had a lot of positive comments, none of them from me. And that's it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we will see you tomorrow.